Brandon, first NHL start. Just talk about what was going through your mind. Were you nervous at all, or what was going through you?
Yeah, I was. I'm not going to pretend like I wasn't nervous. It's a big achievement for me in my life, and it was great to finally get in some action. But I was a little nervous out there in the first couple periods, but felt a little bit more comfortable towards the end.
You allowed the first goal maybe on the fifth shot. It didn't seem to rattle you too much. What were you thinking after that?
Yeah, well, I knew it was going to happen sooner or later that they're going to score me. So it was just one of those things that I came into the game hoping for a victory. I knew I wasn't going to get a shutout my first game. I came in just trying to get a victory and work my way up.
The fact you were able to get the victory in your first start, what does that mean to you?
It's definitely huge, but on a team like this, if a goalie kind of gives the team a chance to win, they're usually going to pull through some goals, and it definitely gave me a lot of confidence coming in. That made me feel a bit more comfortable seeing the guys like Ovi and Greener out there, knowing that if I let one in, we get a couple goals back for sure.
To beat a team like the Flyers, what does this do for your confidence the rest of the way?
Yeah, it was nice to get into a bit of a rivalry like that. They work hard, and that's kind of the way I like to play too. Is if they're crashing the night, it makes me get into the game a little bit more. So it was nice to definitely get a victory against them.
When did you find out that you were going to start?
Yesterday, before practice.
How long did it take you to really feel comfortable out there tonight?
About 5 minutes left in the third. It was tough. It was tough going for the first couple, periods, because it's you're thinking so much about what you've thought of the first how many years of your life, and just trying to block that out as best as I can. And luckily the guys controlled most of the play for the first couple periods and let me kind of ease into it a bit.
Did it help you at all, the fact that you were able to play a little bit in the Boston game to kind of get you warmed up for this start?
Yeah, for sure. Then I knew what it was like to feel like be on the ice, I guess, out there and be with the guys out there. And it was kind of a shocking situation the other night, but I'm definitely fortunate for being out there.
Than the last two nights?
Yeah, I think so. I think the whole team worked good tonight, and we got some good help from Holtby back there. So that was a good win.
On that goal from Semin, what did you see? It was a really good pass by you, I thought.
Yeah, I saw Ove was shooting the puck, but I didn't see the puck was in front of me, so I just found it, and then I saw Sasha was open, so that was a good goal, power play goal.
You guys have knocked off two of the top teams in the East now, back-to-back games. How much more do you get geared up, I guess, for a game like this and also last game?
Yeah, as you said, I think we played two really good teams, Boston and Philly, right now, and it was a good test for us, I think, and I think it's getting better and better, and hopefully we can continue this and go on the road.
Getting basically 6 minutes of power play time there at the end, how important was it for you guys to get one there and not let it get back to 4-on-4?
It was huge time for us. I think third period. Hopes they do an unbelievable job, make some big saves for us, keep us in the game, and when we have this power play, we just have to score, especially in 4 minutes in advance, and and we realize and we score. It's good.
What did you think of Bobrovsky? I don't know if you ever got to play against him or with him before.
Well, he's a good, solid goalie, and makes some big saves, but. Again, I don't think who makes hard shots for him. So, he makes big save, but again, we don't create sometimes chances in front of his net. But he's good.
It's a long year, but is it good to get some of these tests against Boston, Philadelphia, to see how you guys are doing early?
Yeah, it's always nice when you play against that group of guys who's supposed to be in the playoffs, and you win those kind of game like that. So it's pretty good.
It's a good challenge, and proud of the guys. We stepped up tonight, and we took it upon ourselves to make sure we played a full 60 minutes. And I think no matter what the outcome was, it was important that we stuck together here. I think in the past couple of games, we've let some games, be closer than they should, and fortunate to get the outcome we wanted, but more importantly that we played a full 60 minutes.
How do you think Brandon did in his first NHL start?
He's great. He's from he played junior in my hometown there, or my junior hometown, Saskatoon, and I've always heard about him coming up, and now being able to play with him is great. And he's a great young goaltender, great future, and very confident. So it's good to see at a young age.
it's not easy to make your first start against a team like the Flyers, and it seemed like he did pretty well.
No, he was kind of thrown into the fire there, but you know, he handled himself well. He's composed, and I thought he played fantastic tonight.
I think they only got about 6 shots in that first period. Were you guys extra conscious, knowing you didn't want to have him bombarded with a ton of shots, that the defense really had to step up?
No, I think we're confident with him. We're confident with all our goaltenders, and you know, I think we try to do that every night. But tonight we played well, and that was the reason why. I don't think it had to do with him being in front of the net or in the net at all. But he works hard in practice, and I knew that he was going to have a great game. So.
There's a sequence in the third period where Flyers were crashing that hard. He stopped, I think, 3 shots in a row. I don't know if you remember that in the third period. Braden Holtby stopped like 3 shots in a row. Can you kind of talk about that and if it gave you guys a lift?
Well, I think I was out there for that, so a little bit of confusion, and he, he was able to get side to side so quick, and he made that stop. I think it was on Briere, and wow, I mean, that was kind of the game changer there. If they score, it kind of puts us back. So, and then we were able to get the momentum from there and go. And I mean, that's important for us to have goaltenders make saves like that, because we're a momentum team, and when we have the momentum on our side, we usually win. So I don't know. I think just paying attention to detail and doing the simple things. I think at times we get too many passes that are unnecessary, or we don't shoot the puck, or we're trying to do it ourselves sometimes. And the last couple of games here have been the whole group of guys, and that's the reason why we're paying attention to detail and we're doing it as a team. So.